Hello everyone and happy Valentine's Day night. I am doing a video for the request of Sunshine Rainbow. She wanted to know how to make Cajun butter for your seafood boil that's not extremely spicy. So this is an easy, quick recipe for Cajun butter. First of all, you just want to have one stick of butter and you just start melting that down in your pot. Quick shout out to EST Reacts and Triple J Family. Also shout out to Nappylicious TV, Lane who did that, and Roxbury. Alright, for your ingredients, you have about 7 or 8 ingredients. 2 of those ingredients are optional. You have 1 stick of butter, unsalted. 1 stick of unsalted butter. Now, if you don't have any salted butter and if you don't have unsalted and you want to use salted, go ahead and you can do that. But be very aware that you don't want to put any more salt in there until after you taste it, because that salted butter is going to make your stuff, and the reason I know is because I did it. So anyway, the rest of the ingredients is 1 teaspoon of Old Bay or Cajun seasoning, 1/2 of a lemon juice, the juice of 1/2 a lemon, 2 tablespoons chopped garlic, 1 teaspoon paprika, 1 teaspoon cayenne pepper, that is optional if you want more spice, and 2 splashes of hot sauce, that is optional. Alright, so there your butter is melting down. Here's my seasonings. There's my Cajun seasoning, cayenne pepper, and paprika. Alright, that's going in slowly. Just sprinkle that in on top of the butter and let it melt on down. Butter is melting quickly. Alright, then I'm going to put, what did I say? 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic. Alright, I'm using the kind that's already chopped up in the jar. You can use fresh garlic if you want to chop it up, or if you have a food processor, you can do that. 2 tablespoons of garlic, chopped up garlic. Alright. Let that melt on down in there. How much brown sugar did I say? I didn't put how much brown sugar. And brown sugar is optional. So I'm just going to put a teaspoon of, well, let's make it a tablespoon, okay? I'm going to put a tablespoon of brown sugar in there. I forgot to write that on my notes. Alright, so there's the brown sugar. Let that melt on down in there. Oh, then I got 1/2 of a lemon. Got 1/2 of a lemon. Getting ready to just squeeze that on out of there. And please pardon the unprofessionalism of this whole thing, because I'm not a professional. So anyway, since Sunshine Rainbow asked so nicely, I thought she probably was seriously interested. So there's my lemon juice. Only 1/2 of a lemon was squeezed. That's going in there. All of that. Let me see. Let me show you. All of that. That's only 1/2 of a lemon going in. All right. Okay, the butter is almost all the way melted down. See that? Yeah. So I'm doing this on a Thursday night. I'm gonna do a quick crab boil, not crab, a quick little seafood show tomorrow. Hopefully, I plan to. Let's just say I plan to. Things have been coming up, so the plan is for me to do it tomorrow. But this right here, this was promised. I said that I was going to do this, so I wanted to go ahead and do it because, you know, it's really quick and simple. So now everything is all melted down in there. That's basically it. I think I put everything in there already. Got the butter, the Cajun seasoning, lemon juice, chopped garlic, paprika, cayenne pepper. Oh, and if you love hot sauce, you can put a couple of splashes of hot sauce in there. I love Tabasco, so I put a little bit of that in there, and that's it. If you don't want any extra hot sauce, you don't need to put that in there because the cayenne pepper is going to give it a little kick. So I can't stress this enough. If you use salted butter, do not put anything in there that has salt in it until you taste it. Okay? I forgot to show you. I put this over there on the side. The paprika and the Cajun seasoning, which I don't have any Cajun, so I use Creole. And I use them interchangeably. Whatever is on sale or whatever I have in the cabinet, I will use it. Okay, now this recipe calls for Old Bay. If you have Old Bay, you can use that. If you don't, you can just use this Cajun seasoning or Creole seasoning. Now, these seasoning blends have salt in them. And salt is the prevalent ingredient because it is the first ingredient that you're going to see in your ingredient list. Therefore, once again, if you are using salted butter, don't put none of this stuff in there until you taste it, because you may not need this at all. You don't want to make it too salty. That's the great big mistake that I made the first time I made this stuff. And then I had to go in and find out what to do to remedy when you put too much salt. And the remedy was brown sugar and vinegar. So I had to use brown sugar and vinegar to try to cut that salt in there. So in order to prevent doing that, you just want to basically use unsalted butter, or if you use salted butter, don't add any more salt until you taste it. A lot of people do really like a lot of salt in their foods and in their seasonings and sauces and stuff, but I don't. I don't like a lot. I just like enough to make it seasoned, and I don't like to use it excessively. Like my son, he'll put salt on stuff before he even tastes it. Nah, that's just out and out wrong in my world. Just wrong. But anyway, this sauce is finished. This is ready to go. You can let it simmer for about 5 more minutes. I suggest if you do, you keep it on a very, very low setting, just as such as what I have right here. Very, very low. It's ready to go. But if you want to make it the night before and then let it marinate for the whole overnight, that's going to let your seasoning settle in much better and taste much better. But if you want to go for it right now because you're just hungry, that's perfectly fine. But this is your easy, quick, delicious Cajun butter. The butter, the butter, the butter. You're going to be so pleased. Let me taste it so you can just see. And I'm going to see if I need anything else, like any more cayenne pepper. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Let me try again. Okay, let me taste it right quick. I'm not going to taste it in front of your face because I still got my hair binding on. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, yes. Hallelujah. Woohoo! Hallelujah. Oh yeah, I can't wait until tomorrow. Yeah.